Good morning, my name is Joe Cashwell with Rotorcraft RC. Well, we did a video a couple weeks ago about the new product that came out from Revolectrix. It's called the Touch Series. It has the standard chargers that they use, but the bump controller is mounted to the top of it. So it's all integrated into one unit. Really nice. We've enjoyed working with them, and we want to show you one of the first cases that we have gone out. We have done a couple kits and we've shipped those out, which means that the customer already is going to supply their own power supply and their own charger and do the final assembly. But this is one that we built completely. So here it is with the bump controller mounted to the top of the charger itself. It's less wiring for us. Revolectrix has made it to where there's one 8-gauge wire instead of two 12-gauge wires going into the charger. So all we had to do is make one final connection to the power supply. Because the bump controller is mounted to the top of the charger, all the communication wires are done internally. So it just really cuts down on the amount of wiring for us. And then the customer requested the 4 output MPA para boards, and these are really nice and slimline. They go really well in a small case. Now, I know a couple of people are looking and go, wow, that is a small case. There is a whole lot going on inside this case. Let's look at a couple pictures. See, as you can see, there is a lot inside this case and it is very tight inside there. So we are taking a charger that is this big and getting into a case this small. And how we accomplish that is we did away with the 80mm LED fans that we normally have in the case, and we did 93mm squirrel cage fans. So we're having to direct the air a little bit different than we normally do. We had to make a couple prototypes till we got it to where we were very happy with the air movement, and this works very well. So this is what you just saw in the pictures that's underneath this deck. And then we have the Meanwell 1600 watt power supply in here. The reason why we chose the 1600 watt is not for the amount of amperage that it puts out like we typically do, is for the size. So instead of being 5.5 inches wide, it's only 3.5 inches wide. So it'll sit in front of this charger and it goes from end to end in here and just barely squeezes. Matter of fact, if you take the plate like we normally do and come in when we're shutting the deck for the first time, the plate on the bottom of the charger will actually hit the 1600, so we have to drop it in completely straight. Now I know a couple other people use the server power supplies, and yes, you will be able to get server power supplies in this case if you buy it as a kit. Once again, we still do not install server power supplies. So this is going to be a really nice kit. If you want to go with a Meanwell 2000 and be able to get a lot more amperage, we have to go up a little bit in the case size. We're just showing you the smallest case that we've come up with that we can put this in. And I have a 12-inch iPad Pro, and you'll see in one of the pictures. Yeah, I'm going to build one for myself. But if we do the iPad Pro, we can't do the MPA para boards on the bottom because, as you can see, they project up from the top of the deck so high they would crash into the iPad Pro. So it would be a normal either 6 or 8S balance board with recessed banana jacks, like I can't see because I've been looking at bright lights here. But it'll have the same banana jacks down with the balance, just like you see in our typical install. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, we'll have this one on the website. I've already got the pictures. I'll have this one on the website by the time the video is uploaded, so you'll be able to look at specs and price of this. And I want to give a big shout out to the Ninjas. Once again, these guys, man, they took our logo. David from True Blue did our original logo, and then we just did a redesign with the American flag. When you order custom cases from us now, you'll be able to choose which label or which logo you want on the case. So these are our standard logos. We always put the little ones on the little cases, and we don't have the little logos yet, or the little American flag logo. So he technically doesn't get a choice. But when you order our cases now, you'll be able to order the American flag logo or the standard retro logo that we've had for 4 years now. So remember, when you call us to talk to us, tell me which logo you want, because I'm sure it's going to take me a while to start remembering to ask that question. Hope you guys have a great day. Rotorcraft RC, keeping you in charge.